Raz. Where's the sim with for you? Get your facts straight. I guess you know that as yourself. What up? Kansas stream, yeah. I've been waking up a bit earlier and well, I was going to sleep a bit earlier too lately. So just decided to move the morning the morning Genshin gameplay to morning Genshin streams for an hour or so. Hour or two in the morning and then switch to Magic at around noon. So probably, I don't know what I'm aiming for the schedule to be in the coming, let's say, I don't know, days. I said streaming at 1:20 a.m. That's almost reasonable for me to be awake. Wait, 1:20? What is it? It's minus 9 hours. Okay, so just West Coast. There. Does Genshin disincentivize players to grind many hours a day? Well, there is only a certain amount of stuff to do every day and it refreshes daily, so yeah, I mean, rather than disincentivizing, because I know that I've heard that there was a system like this in WoW where you would get debuffs or like penalties or whatnot to, I don't know, your loot or character, I don't know exactly in WoW. We're playing for X hours, but here it's just that like there is an hour or two of content every day, really. Maybe more if there is an update. But there are things that are time gated, so they're just daily, so you're gonna have an like hour of content every day, regardless. Chinese game companies are supposed to reduce some of the hours required to play the games because of their kids against what they hear. Yeah, maybe. I've heard about that something too. I don't know if like that's in effect already or if it's new or Genshin is built with that in mind, but certainly. It is how I said it is. The other hand, if we go to sleep now and wake up, I might be still streaming. Actually, no, not today. Not today, but well, some other day I could. Interesting, I don't know, because I have a lot of money. Okay. Pops up in the near suite. It's... I mean, it's a technique, it's a gacha game, so it's just a... All gacha games have dailies to keep players coming back. So that they have more opportunities to spend money, right? And more incentive to spend money to speed up the grind or whatnot. On top of getting characters they want. Etc, etc. Nice song. Second, yeah, nobody else was there before you. Besides the person that typed first. Yo, Sean. Fucking you, boy. Let's skip. 220 loads of cam. They say fuck in the original lyrics. Used to be like apple bottom jeans is not a meme anywhere, literally anywhere else in the entire world, just in this stream, because it's forced by... I don't know how many people, probably just one person. I don't know if it's true, but I do feel this way. Although there is a decent amount of, you know, dedication to creating those songs, because they're actually all sung. I've been dead, that's pretty funny. Nice tunes. What is it? Cat vibing to the Rebel Pass, Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, I see. Cyberpunk. Can you ever beat this game? No, you can't beat this game. The story, like, it has a story. The story is not finished, and it is getting released every 6 weeks. There is an update, and frequently there is more of like story updates. For example, at this point, I guess 10 weeks ago, a whole new region of the map, like this entire thing, got added. Rather, this was one update. That was the other update. Those two islands, and it had a decent amount of story. And you know, there's supposedly going to be an area for each element present in the game, which there are 7 elements. So far there are 3 in the game, 2 in the starting portion and 1 that was just added, I guess. And, you know, the daily grind will never stop, I guess. You can keep grinding and grinding and grinding, and you know, the min-maxing you can do on your character. In many parts it's fixed. For example, I can, you know, improve the so-called talents of a character to make their numbers better. That requires a certain amount of research that are grindable, but they're time gated. But that eventually you can finish. Because, for example, one of my characters has, you know, everything maxed. But there's a part of this grind where you can improve your characters that is virtually endless, because you're going to always be able to improve the artifacts of a character because they are randomized, and you can grind for better rolls of stats. So, like, in the way, a common complaint of the game is that there is no end game. There isn't much. In fact, I came to realize that what I enjoy about it is slowly progressing, and you know, the updates are really fun. There are updates because there are updates and events oftentimes, but I enjoy the long time routine and the grind. Yeah, you can play for 30 minutes and do like most daily stuff. It is honestly a tough question to answer before yourself, even to yourself, even because, well, sometimes people come in and ask, well, kind of, so why do you play this game? What do you enjoy about it? And then I say, damn. Well, when you ask it like that, then it's a good question, but I think I have decent answers. Are there skins of this game? There's only two characters who have a skin. I'll show you in a moment. They released two in like two updates ago, and then like they didn't follow up with more so far. Maybe there's gonna be more in the future, but This character can also wear this summertime sparkle attire. And then there is also another character who also has a summer attire. Well, it's less summer than in other games, oftentimes. I actually prefer the regular one. The skin looks kind of jarring to me because it looks like it doesn't fit into the aesthetic of the world. It feels like to me. Do you have to play wipes to have a powerful team, or are the Hispanos competitive too? Some of the most powerful characters in the game, like gameplay wise, are male. And I played many males. Jabłkowe spodnie, jeansy, buty z futerkiem, z futerkiem! Cały klub się patrzył na nią, Leżyła podłogę. Low, nisko, 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 nisko. Shoot this time. Damn. Low, 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 low. Shorty got lost and like he started doing crack or something. Shorty? Wait, it's Shorty. I don't know. Also, I don't know why. Why does it sound like it's crack? What's on Sarah's sub DPS? I mean, I play with her because I like the character design, but I don't use her in Abyss, and she feels kind of cumbersome, and I don't really like actually playing with her. Because the mechanic of the charge shot feels a bit awkward. Although her ultimate has pretty high numbers. But I don't know, I don't theory craft much, I race characters that I enjoy. The enemies look very weak. It's because you're busted or because those are just random minions. It's because of both. The enemies in the overworld are not gonna be problematic for me because I've played for half a year. Well, more, I guess. 9 months. What is apple bottom jaw? Well, it means that she has an ass like an apple, which is good, right? I think. Like, well, ass, apple shite. I think the most important things are the birds with the fur. Low, 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 low. Apple bottom jeans and boots with the R's. Most people like eating apples, you can figure out the S. I'll think about that. Nice tunes, chat. Good waifus with oversized shirts, a perfect combo, yeah. Apple bottom jeans and boots with the fur. With the fur! The whole club was looking at her. Why does Genshin say minimize my PC tray? Is this the manner in which it spies on me? I don't know, I don't have that problem. But yes. Probably. Doesn't check the ore on the map. As if there was an extra one somewhere. I don't see any. Which means that it's gonna stay here and annoy me. Have you collected all the little shits in the moon mist, even the snow area? No, I haven't started that yet. Just started streaming 20 minutes ago. And I just did the ores in 20 minutes. I'll do that in a moment. All the little shits in the snow area, area. The whole club was looking at area, no, no, no. What's up, Perixis? Not so fast today. Spoke up because you stayed up way too long watching Squid Game. Do you enjoy it? No, I don't enjoy it. I watch it begrudgingly. He'll say. Classic trash Korean web novel plot in a live TV series form. I love it. Okay. I think I've seen like a preview or a few seconds of preview of this on Netflix.com, and it kind of discouraged me, but maybe wrongfully. Never had a rock phase as a kid. What phase did you get then? The weep phase, probably. Still ongoing. Pendulum enjoyer, fair. O ty kurwa. When do you go? Frontside Lamao na Frontside Teoria Konspiracji. To jest album. Czy tam jak to się nazywa? Wait, there's more. But I did all of them. The fourth commission. Teoria Konspiracji to cringe album. Come on. Well, yes, but in the shrine. Sure. Did you play Mario someday? It's been pretty fun. And I played it, but it's Not the super most fun. It's kinda... It's interesting. Yeah, I do recommend. Co, jeszcze więcej? What? No co jest kurwa? Jak to nie umyłem tego? Umyłem! Okay. Good. Good. I know I need a menu, but I did clean all four. Like it did tell me that cleaned all four spots, but then it said that I didn't. This game has nice physics. It's kind of weird because they jiggle a lot, but sometimes it doesn't really make sense with the clothing. And it's a little bit weird jump. Dobrze. Are Genshin characters heroes just like in Fate? If so, they should seem out of place. No, there are characters that inhabit this world. Like you get story quests with every character, and you see them, you know, like sometimes mundane situations to make them more relatable. Whoa! Ripcast. It disappeared. Hmm. Oh my god. Sure, one cute waifu, yeah. She was the most sold character in the game. The pieces too well enough. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. I actually don't know how the song goes fully, but I do enjoy it. I'm only gonna play the prelims less than an hour. Okay. A lot of resin to burn through. Or I play on EU. As I'm EU based, I joined EU. The pieces are descending. The pieces. Whoa, my game crashed. Upload crash, release uploads. Fuck. Chat, my game crashed. It happens occasionally to me. I have to restart it. Your game crash. Descending. Or frying pan scheme. Fuck. No, it is good. As they say, out of the fire and into the frying pan. I did react Andy. Alright, Timmy. Sex bomb, bum, 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 bum. Well, let's mute this. Fugitive. So it's funny, like how they fall, they... Yeah, I mean, it is like that. In many ways. So in Genshin experience in a nutshell, yeah, that's Perksis, exactly. But you also miss bitching on Discord for hours. I find that Flashbang voice I'm very fine as a CSGO player always make me chuckle. But I don't find it funny because I don't have the context as a non-CS game player. Anti-banner, I don't hear these words in a long time, yes. I was crossed. Jak kanapki z hajsem, to tylko onigiri. Takes all the worst practices and rates of gacha industry. Fair. Maybe. I wouldn't know. This is like so much better. Do well in Genshin. I recently checked how much money I spent, and it was 400 USD dollars throughout my entire lifetime of gameplay. So whether do you think it's whaling or not? I would say it's not whaling, right? But it's not free to play either. And this kind of a lot for a video game, I realized at some point, but what can I say? Their business model is successful. It's like buying magic cards. Well, magic cards, you always have the excuse of saying, yeah, I will sell them. And then, you know, if fucking Uros bought for 60 euros a piece that you accidentally bought 5 copies instead of 4, are now worth $3 over 60 or however much you bought them for. Thank you, Benjamin. Yeah, saying the cards they paint. Thank you for the sub, Benjamin. I guess I said that already. I don't remember. Let's check the cap if it's. Don't think I would spend on characters on minor weapons. That is a healthy approach. Hmm. It keeps getting to crit rate. I wouldn't buy the Jean skin because I find it very unappealing. But I guess that's a personal judgment to make. I'll say high roll, 3.9 wise. Okay, now I am not super interested. Yeah, I mean, I said that my problem with the Jean skin is that it looks... It breaks my immersion. It looks out of place. Never Genshin goes loot route ever, or is that something that China won't allow? Yeah, that's interesting. I would say it's probably pretty hard to rebrand into Azure Lane at this point. Enjoy time skip them. You're fast with your... I mean, I do think I enjoy my port and my game separated, maybe. So I do like it the way it is. And for those who desire, there's plenty of non-official material. Says energy recharge and 3.9 crit rate, so very nice. Delamele Mastery. Underlying romance in the game, and I think it's Lerpec that way. I don't know, what do you mean? Underlying romance? Free, well said. Good morning, streamer Ronnie. Good morning, portable underscore head. Remind me to join a prelim in 15 minutes. Are we playing elementals, trying to decide whether to join the prelim? Or what answers incentivize you to join? I will be playing the 4-color Jondrion with Time Warps and Witness. Well, I can take a look. I do not guarantee that I will have anything relevant to say. Ups and Luros. Travel Reclaimer. What do you have? Saga? 25 lands? Damn. You're kind of ramping, but what are you ramping to? Not much. Is Life from the Loam Saga working out well for you? Kinda interesting. I'm not huge on those decks, but I think Confidant might be kinda bogged nowadays. Loam TBH may be better than Ren in some ways. Although Ren is obviously a better card in general. Interesting idea. Doesn't look terrible. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but if it works for you, it's great. I don't have like suggestions for the card choices really. I do enjoy that you play a responsible amount of lands like an adult though, that's pretty good. It feels to me like some would post a deck and it would have 19 lands in it. And it would be like, hey streamer, care to talk about my deck? It's very good, but I get massacred. I'd be like, yeah, damn. Nothing you can do about that, bro. Bro sis. Socorro! How much for a Nation Deck League? I play your deck for 25 USD dollars in a league. As for today, the schedule is a prelim and then a league if I will squeeze it in. Gonna play the prelim at noon and then probably should be able to play a league during today's stream. Just I'll be streaming until roughly 5. Magic Arena, longest game ever. Hello, I currently have been in a ranked match since 2:45 p.m. CDT. I am sitting here typing this at 9:42 p.m. CDT and I'm still in the same standard match. Both parties. Both parties had no cards in their decks, but both have permanents with the counter that Book of Exile Deeds gives, where your opponent can win the game and you can lose the game. I'll post a screenshot of roughly 6:00 p.m. When I was amazed, I found an individual as stubborn as I wasn't passing turns and to see who concedes first. And I will post one that I took that is taken when I'm tapping this. That's currently been almost 7.5 hours in the standard match. A dude eating soup. If you find this post, please talk to me as I comment you on your stubbornness. Can a nation deck be for Magic Arena? No, because I will need to buy the Carson. Cleric class. Minus 8,500 minus 14,000. Funny. Game should make it a draw. You would think it would, but for some reason it does not end. I'm still clicking away at passing my turns. Funny. Zobacz płonie. Boom. Oh, the same for content? Yeah, I mean, at this point, you wouldn't quit, right? You are way in it way for way too much. I would just sit there and sit the game on stream. That would be good content for the stream. Like, you don't have to do anything, you just sit there and you are like, okay, 7 hours game, 7 hour game. And like, yeah, hello, welcome to my Just Talking stream. We, are clicking at the game to not get thrown away from the game by the rope, but there's not much else to do, so we can, chill out. In fact, that already happened. Like, Shahar Shenar was streaming when Arena was in the beta still, and he was playing his Nexus of Fate, and Shahar's opponent was just playing Nexus every turn with like one card in deck, right? For an hour or so. And Shah was streaming that. But like, there's also some contrivance to that Shah had a counterspell too, and needed to be conscious at all times of what's happening, because eventually the other player also had a different spell to play, and that spell had to be countered or something, like the Fairy or something. But when Shah was streaming that, it took, I don't know, as I said, an hour or something of playing, of the opponent doing so. And then some WTC employee, Arena employee, came into the chat, has seen it, and just banned the dude who was doing that from Arena. So Shah won because the person was kicked out. Which is so lame, so bad. Like, come on. Imagine getting banned for playing your cards, yeah. You know, obviously some reasoning was given, but it was kind of bullshit. Sounds on par of energy opening people that use backed cards, yeah. Always remember the mocks with Mir Superior being bugged. And the front side of MTGO saying, hey, please don't use Mir Superior. We know you can cast this card with regular mana, but please don't. If you will, you'll be in trouble. Why didn't they ban the card? I don't know. In a way, somebody wanted to play it. Like, it is a bug that we can just choose not to abuse for the most part. Although, obviously, probably you can think of a situation when it becomes unavoidable. There's an achievement for getting a bad fortune sleep. I keep getting great fortune. Which honestly sucks. I would like to get bad fortune once. I believe there was a person in the mocks that actually wanted to play a Mer Superior deck, which made it funnier. Okay, I don't know. Because it was just a mocks on the regular one, a monthly. I don't know how they knew that there was somebody who wanted to play the Mer. And there was a dude that always plays Mer Superior deck and tweeted. I see, okay. Oh. Oh. Boo 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 boo. So liking your own tweet? I always like my own tweets. When they're funny. Why wouldn't you? Wow, this wife was scandalously dressed? In what way? Maybe. A little bit. Alvin always says, what is the point of posting if you don't like what you posted? So you should do like your own posts. I mean, you could post something that you don't like, right? But I frequently do post things that I do like. More often than I post things that I don't like. Although I don't think it's like a principle in which you can only post something that you like. I think liking on Twitch shouldn't be possible. Yes, because Twitter shouldn't exist. But besides like that threshold, it's perfectly okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? You like your post, past post posted on your followers feed once again as a like post this time. Okay, that's actually hugely useful then. Wow. Entire day, no progress. I only use Twitter to net deck MTG players. Yeah, yeah. That's great. Didn't you have to join something in 15 minutes, 15 minutes ago? No, in 45 minutes. I still have 15 minutes to join from now. Well, I have half an hour till it starts, I guess, so I can join in 15 minutes. That's my goal. Thank you for the reminder. Remind me in 15 minutes. Can I help you? I would like something made. That reminds you. Reminds me, rather. This is how you remind me. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna see MCR next year in Prague with Piotr. Well, copium, as they say. For sure, this time the event will happen. Nice fish, thanks. I like how she kicks the fish. What will be the Prime deck? 4-color Biorion, Eternal Witness, Ephemerate, Time Warp. The one from yesterday. The one that we made yesterday. Based on a deck that is top 8 recently. Damn, imagine getting killed by a floppy fish. No, it's not floppy, as you see, it's quite the opposite. Cryo. Yeah. Because when you read the description of the fish weapon, it actually says that it's the great king of the ocean. Having been air dried, it makes for a fine weapon as well as an emergency sustenance. So it's dried. It's not floppy. With free packages, good. Yeah, it's because we ordered free packages, so perfectly sensible. Well, maybe it will never come. You don't know. She works out too much. You know, USB. Do I have a lot of characters built? In fact, most of them. Well, I don't have Kazuha because I didn't pull Kazuha. But had I did that, I would, because he is a powerful character. A powerful game piece. No! Let me go! Okay, good. What they will be playing at the Prelude? 4 color Yorion, Time Warp, FN, Witness, Ephemerate. Yes, 20 minutes. Maybe I'll open Modo and just enter the event so that I can swap to Modo immediately. Are the upcoming QP events, by the way? No, but I don't. I have less than 700 QPs and I'm kind of stressed because of that. I don't know when there are the closest QP events, but I just never want to be in a situation where I can't play in an event because I don't have QPs, and I enjoy playing prelims anyways. Hey! On the run. Be careful not to make a sound. Hey, don't touch that. Mr. Shukai qualified a couple weeks ago and still feel awful. Because you didn't have points, or because you didn't wake up? You have the QPs. Lamau. Throw at him, not me. Oh, let's try something else. Ah! What are you doing? We can't go modern anymore because of Mary's work schedule. Damn. Maybe we can go alone. An Angel Canny? No. I'm just a memer. 1.5 hour ago. Well, I have 20 minutes from my LGS, and I mean by walking, maybe 30. And I wouldn't want to have it any other way. I guess I had it any other way because I lived like an hour ago walk-wise, but half an hour ago by tram. I wouldn't go for 1.5 an hour to play a weekly, I don't think. More of them? Damn. What about more vintage content during the week? The tournaments that fire every time are the vintage challenges. I'm not gonna play much more vintage besides that because it's just not very possible. The leagues are kind of unreliable as far as getting opponents. And you know, like some people like vintage, but it's better in small doses anyways, I think. So I'll just play the challenges. And no prelims. Not at convenient hours. Typically. I don't think there is really any vintage prelims that I can play that fit my stream schedule. Kokoyoni. Oh fuck. Yeah, so Vintage Showcase has been shafted, which is my view a crime, but you know, they've got to include the popper. Best format. Yeah, the prelims used to be nice EV, or at least they had a nice prices for actually going for 1 or 5. Now it's not even like the prices kind of suck, you don't really win that much. Just very sad. How much donation for you to play Popper Showcase? I don't know, bro. 50. I should. Well, Showcase is like an entire day commitment, but I would play it for 50, I guess. 50 minutes is up. Yeah, I'm enjoying the prelims. 5 round prelims had some kind of feeling, like if you 5-0, it was actually kind of pog. Now prelims, that feeling is lessened. Yeah, I agree. With 5 rounds, it was just... Well, you get so many chests for 5-0ing too, right? If you weren't a bitch and you didn't split prelims. Right, I'm showing the modern prelim. 1, 2, 3, go. Children music, it's Hachama. Hachama is quite bass. This is what we're playing. We're playing this Seg looks difficult for me. Not joining. Fair. You know, I might be weak to Blood Moon. Shit, I'm gonna die to cold. I want and I never know on my heart and then in my heart and in. Ah, fuck. Imagine dying of cold mid-flight. One, two, three, four. We're gonna do the rest of the event later. I'll add a deck list soon. What do I want to do? Oh yes, cook. Stronger than I ever been before. Delicious steak and delicious cold cut platter. Steak, I said. Did I say steak? I did say steak, yeah. Cold cut platter. Just help me find cold cut platter. Here it is, okay. Why do you have to cook cold cut platter? Kinda ridiculous, right? Cold cuts are cooked. Fair. I'm gonna collect the few chests before the prelim starts. Hmm. Nice. I check one more chest and when we switch to Magic Online. Let me see if I joined the prelim correctly. I think I actually didn't join the prelim. It's a good thing I checked. Hmm. Did one more chest, but I actually meant this. Weapon of choice. I'm playing 4-color Yorion. I hope John said is not gonna be there. I'm gonna see this. Alright, well, that's gonna be the end of Genshin for today. Thank you for watching the Genshin portion of the stream. I hope you had great joy. I will restart the stream real quickly now as I switch to magics so that people can rejoin for just the magics. Dum, 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 dum. Wow.